I just ate my lunch. Finished watching my Judge Judy episode. What the hell are we doing here?
Are you talking to me right now?
Yes.
We are.
What are we doing here?
We are TikToking like the kids bebopping do.
We're talking the TikToking.
I'm sitting. I can't dance out.
Yeah, totally. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Welcome to wherever you're watching this. I am Ross, here with my buddy, Craig Dacey. Craig. He doesn't get a last name. Insert special
Which side are we on? Yeah.
In post. We'll fix it in post. I am a marketing coach. Craig is a money coach. I think that's the best way to describe you, right?
Yeah, money. And if it's money, I can coach it.
Yeah, if it's money, he can coach it. You got that fat, flabby money, he gonna get it cut. He gonna get your Benjamins, like with like a 6-pack abs.
Yeah, no, when I coach, I wear a visor. I have to wear a visor and a fanny pack with...
Is it one of those visors that you can you tip down to see counterfeits? Is that what those are, right? Those
that
green
is.
visors, right?
Ooh, yeah. No, not one of those.
More
More of like
the
football coach, just off on the sidelines. Wearing a visor, you can see my bald spot whenever
when you do your coaching, do you have your play sheet up and you cover your face? Because that's what I do the whole time.
The whole time. At some point, I just take it and just pelt it on the ground because I get so angry.
Here's what brought us together into this video today. I have just started on TikTok. You can follow me at Hello Tricycle. We'll actually get a little dive into my personal account today too. Yeah, you can follow me there too. It's fine, whatever.
I do follow you there. I saw you guys bluebonnet picturing recently.
They're great, right? Well, that's at Ross Hero. If you want to see those sweet bluebonnets with my pup, you can see them. But I was really talking up TikTok to you, and we even talked about it in a podcast we did recently, tripodpodcast.com to check it out. We were talking about TikTok, and I thought that it would be a good thing for us to explore TikTok because I told you about it and you signed up, and a lot of my clients, a lot of solopreneurs, a lot of small business marketers, they're probably hearing a lot of noise about TikTok, which it's not truly noise. There's some substance. It's not just all flash. And if I can, in this video, make it more accessible, less scary, right? And here's the important thing. I am not coming into this telling you that I am the expert. We're going to explore, and there are going to be things I don't know. So if you know things that I miss, drop them in the comments because I'd love to hear them, right?
You're going to get a lot of comments.
We're going to get a lot of... Look at these two dorks.
You're not even on TikTok. You're on Twitter right now. What are you doing?
Oh my God. Well, I thought...
the bird. Yeah.
I figured probably the best way to describe this video is two guys playing with their TikToks. That's an okay title, right?
Two guys, one TikTok. Let's do it.
I am not gonna go with that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually do a walkthrough on my phone in my TikToks, right? We're gonna do this together. Now, look at all my... Okay, first, most important, Craig, you have to tell me, are you an app folderer or is your phone just a hot mess?
Oh, I'm an app folderer. So
yes!
You can't see mine on the screen, but you can see home screen. I have just a handful, but then if you come over here, it's all... Well, I went the wrong way. No, this is not the home screen. There's my home screen. I just only got 4.
Just a couple. All right, I got a lot more stuff.
It's folders, just folders. And then I remove a ton from my home screen so that if I need to find, I can just search for it.
Got it. I'm a folderer, but I also do the pull down search. Let's just call it what it is. But I love folders. So this is my main screen. And then this entire screen is all content creation. Did I just blow your mind? I think I did. But we're not going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about TikTok. So let's pull that bad boy. I don't know what this guy's doing. Okay, now I'm gonna hold on.
He's teaching you how to Dougie. That's what he's doing.
I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna mute that channel for now because I don't know what's gonna come up. But this is gonna bring up some I want to start with two things. Well, one thing. The types of accounts. This is an important thing for you to know if you're a business or a solopreneur or small business marketer. It's always the brand versus personal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of a first decision you need to make. If you're a solopreneur coach, kind of like Craig and I are, while I do have a brand account and a personal account, I think those lines oftentimes blur together. So Craig, when you started your account, is it just with your name and do you plan on using it purely for professional? Or where's your head at? Have you given any thought to that?
Yeah, I'm going to use it professional. I just opened it up because I genuinely have no idea whether it's when I create it, if it's brand or personal.
Sure.
And by the way, the first tick that I'm talking right now is
that's my talk of
Tricycle
ticking.
Creative. All that to say, I don't know what I did.
Okay.
When I did
well, here's the thing.
But,
well, that's why we're here today. We're going to explore this, right? Okay. Now, I got to tell you this. Creating a branded business account on TikTok was actually one of the more challenging things I had. So I suspect if you didn't go through some hoops, you probably have a personal account. Now,
yeah, I think I do.
What's the difference? Similarly to other platforms, this guy is going to be getting a ton of juju because I'm just leaving this up on. It's like the TikTok's going to think I love it. I'm going to get so many dancing videos. Okay.
You're going to be learning how to Dougie so many different ways. And then they're going to teach you how to Superman. They're going to teach you how to cha-cha slide. You're going to.
Okay.
Your next wedding, you're going to be killing it.
My wife, she works in weddings and events, so they can hire. I'll see if she can hire me for some. Okay. Now, when you probably create one and you create it and it's super easy, you're probably starting with a personal account. And the difference between them is if you have a business account, you get a link in your profile. May not seem like much, but it's pretty helpful, right? It's going to be pretty valuable when you're pointing people to places.
I imagine, yeah. Is it similar to like Instagram? How that link space is so valuable on Instagram?
Yes,
because it's always link in my bio. Always is pretty much it.
It's very valuable, and much like on other platforms where you have a business or personal, there are pros and cons. You probably on a business account, you have access to running ads or running those kinds of things, which you do not have as part of a personal account. So if I click on personal right here, right? Looks at my collections here. Let's look at my videos. There we go. I just got one. My blue bonnet. Now you'll see, okay, so this is my Ross Hero account, right? Not fully filled out. I haven't done a ton of work on it. Like I said, just started. But if you have two accounts, you can come up here and you can switch. And you see here how I have a link in my bio. Now, I use a tool called solo.to to get the most juice for the squeeze out of a single link. So if you were to tap this, I'll even show you what happens.
Is that like Linktree or those other?
It is. It's very similar. It's kind of to Linktree, right?
This
I'll put
like
a
it's
link.
better.
I love this because you can embed. I love it. And I think you can do that in Linktree too, but I like this one a lot. I'll put a link in the bio below. Please hit that, use that. And if you're interested in hooking this up. Now, okay. So to get my account set up, if you have a personal account, you do, and I'm going to switch back to my personal real quick. And I'm going to go through settings and privacy. And let's take a look here to see if it's in here. Manage account, perhaps. Okay, so right here, switch to business account. Okay. Now, I'm not going to do that. I don't know exactly. Well, actually, it's not going to. Well, I'm not going to do it. But I will tell you this: the challenge I had was to confirm that you are a business. TikTok is the most aggressive of any platform I've ever had to deal with. I had to actually submit to them like my a incorporation number or an EIN.
Yeah, interesting.
So, yeah, it was very intense, more intense than any other platform. Any other platform's like, all right, you're a business, whatever, it's fine if you say so. You know, so they don't care. TikTok seemed to actually care, and like it took a couple days for it to get validated. So just be prepared that it's not going to be as easy potentially as some of the other platforms. I don't hate that, but it can kind of be a pain in the butt. So
yeah, I'm curious as to why that is. Are there ads on TikTok? Is that even a thing yet?
There are, yeah,
Okay.
there are ads on, but they do a great job of, I think probably Facebook's very jealous. They do a great job of essentially just integrating them in a way that I probably don't even know when I'm getting ads served, good and bad, right? Tricky spot. From a business, great. From a straight up consumer, maybe not as great. But if the content of an ad blends almost perfectly with the content of content, I don't see that as a bad thing, right? So that's just my one man's opinion. Okay, so we're talking about the types of accounts. Let's now talk instead or shift over to the feed and the navigation.
Dude, I'm so excited. I'm learning TikTok. This is best hands-on.
This is funny. Like I said, guys, if you're watching this, I am not a prophesized expert on TikTok. So if you have ideas, or not even ideas, feedback, power tips, please drop them in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Okay, now, TikTok does, again, better than any other platform. If you have not even followed anyone, or you just follow some hashtags, or you do some searching, it does a brilliant job of curating content to you, right? And again, as a digital marketer, I find it intriguing. I also put on the hat where I'm like, this is pretty good. This, like, I have been on an organization kick, so no, that's why I'm probably getting this.
Look, I'm getting the same one.
Oh my God, that is crazy banana.
Shout out.
I wonder if this is an ad. This is crazy. Okay. All right. Now, that's really interesting. Maybe it's tied to because you follow me and it's taking related. That's insane. Okay.
Does TikTok know we're talking right now? Maybe.
It does. 100%. On that note, hold on.
I think it knows.
The mic's off.
I turned off my Google listener. Always listening. Okay, here we go. Now, a couple of things right off the bat. When you first get started on TikTok, I recommend you just peruse. And to do that, you can just swipe up to go to the next video. Swipe up. Swipe up. Swipe up. Just swipe away and you lose hours of your day. That's a saying that...
Now, let me, for a first-time user...
That dog fell down. You missed it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Silly dogs can't walk.
Look at that idiot.
This is so productive. So the first time I used it, because that was your advice you gave me on, I think after the podcast, that's literally what made me download the app, was to peruse. But the first time I ever logged in, it was just junk that didn't pertain to me. That's like what I was dumped into. So what I did, I don't know if this is the right, I started just searching things and almost trying to find videos and watch them solely for the purpose. Hopefully they would learn my behavior.
Yeah.
I think it's still learning. I don't know. Do you know? Like, is there a way to... I think
it absolutely, the algorithm learns from your own search behavior. I think another way to help to inform it, but also to just make this a positive platform for yourself, is this technique, if you will, is if you do come across a video that you like, obviously you can hit the heart to like it, right? You comment on it. Those will be signals to TikTok, right? That these are videos that you like. The other thing you can do, and this speaks to TikTok as being such an incredible creator space of value, is add the video to your favorites. Okay. Now, Craig, I found this really helpful as a new creator. Looking at what other creators did, and seeing like how they put together videos, and it's like, oh, I like that. I'm going to save that and just look at it and kind of learn. Now, I love this dog video. I'll give it a like. Sure, why not? Now, what you can do is if you long press on the video.
I'm doing it to your video right now, so I'm learning.
You can do add to favorites.
Great. And so how much money do you get for me adding it to my...
At least 100. If I'm to understand how the influencer game works, if you like one of my videos, I think TikTok pays me $100. So that's not true. Guys, don't. That is that's a lie.
So how much do you get charged if I report it as spam?
$500. So you can add it to your favorites. And one thing that I unlocked recent, look, you're in my little 3 right here. You see that? I could share this with you.
I need a picture. Gosh, I have no picture.
Yeah, you gotta get you can use the little cartoon person. Well, then we'd be like twinsies. We don't want to do that. When you add it to your favorites, I unlocked the ability literally today, right before the meeting, to put your favorites in folders. So you just learned how much I love folders. And I think other thing you need to learn, and the people out there need to learn, I have a goal to dunk a basketball by age 40. So I, before we jumped on, was looking and searching vertical jump videos, training, things like that. And I saved them, put them in my vertical jump folder. So, you can do that with content that you, again, for reference, stuff that you actually like, stuff you're like, oh, this was actually helpful, like related to organization, the kick that I'm on. It's like, if I see some organization hack, let me add it to that folder, that kind of thing. So, but I want to say this, I didn't have that folder ability for a while. So it's very curious. So if you go in and you start adding favorites and you don't have that folder, maybe just give it some time, because it took, weirdly enough, a couple weeks for me to get the folder ability, which is odd.
You think you have to have like a certain number of favorites in order to organize them?
I think that probably makes sense, where it's like, oh, this guy's actually using this feature. Let us give him a folder, So the other thing too is there is a swipe to, I always mess this up. Swipe to the left. Okay, so this guy's, I don't like truck things. Okay, here we go. This account.
Then you can see their account. Video.
Swipe to the left, and now you see the full account.
It's very user friendly.
And so now I've seen TikTok videos, interestingly enough, about this very thing. So as you were mentioning before, link in bio is a big thing. Swipe to follow, I think is a common TikTok thing. Now, you'll find TikTok gurus that may say that, I don't even know, using that phrase TikTok knows, but I think it's a very common equivalent on TikTok to link in bio, like swipe to follow, and then let's see swipe to the right takes you back to the previous video. So if I go back here, hold on, let's see here. So let's go. I don't know what I'm getting there. Okay, no, there we go. So swipe to the right takes it back to the previous video.
Okay.
So I think you can also double tap, like on Instagram to like. I think that's a pretty normalized behavior now.
Here's the swipe to the right.
Yeah. And then you have the Discover tab. And Discover tab is just like what it is, similar to any other platform that has a Discover or Search tab. So obviously it groups things together by trending hashtags, whatever happens to be trending during the day. This is a huge trend platform. Like the trends are like they burn fast and hard on TikTok for sure. So, if you're a creator out there and you see an opportunity, inside of these trending hashtags, this is something you want to keep. So for example, if you're a graphic designer, this digital art trending hashtag might be something quick and easy that you can jump on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tips and tricks. So tips and tricks certainly applies to, I mean, me in marketing, you in money coaching. So you could jump on that potentially too, right? So does this, any questions about feed and navigation?
No, it seems like, and again, first of all, the feed, like I said, it's just a hodgepodge. And
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest, and I'm just curious in general, if it over time just learns and will stop showing me I'm sure they just feed you whatever.
I think when it
you
first
start.
starts, it's kind of feeling you out,
Yeah.
honestly.
And
And I
that
think
makes sense. And
yeah.
yeah.
So I
So
think the
that's the
more
biggest.
that you follow, whether it be accounts or like videos or follow hashtags or do searches, I think the more it's going to learn and the better it's going to be at delivering you relevant content.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's almost and again, I'm talking to you from as a first time TikToker. I don't even have a picture on mine. So
Yep.
that's probably really where I'd probably want to spend most of my time is in the Discover tab. Almost, and I did this when I hopped in. I searched profit first. I searched marketing tips, small business tips, and I was just browsing videos. And so I probably just need to engage with those videos, find people I like, and just that's probably where your time's spent. And then hopefully over time, when I log in, my feed is just going to, if I want to hop in and consume business tips or marketing
Yeah.
tips or whatever it is, that's what my feed will primarily be.
Yeah, and I think that, or at least there will be more of that, right? It'll kind of learn that, hey, this is kind of what you're interested in, and it'll be very curious. And actually, here, let's do this right now.
There'll
So that was
always
my
be some percentage of puppies and butts and stuff,
that
right?
would yeah. I mean, you can't escape it anywhere on the internet. So this is actually my guy Gavin. He is one of my website go-to guys. He does a great TikTok channel, Gen Up Digital. He and I have some slightly differing takes on SEO, but it's healthy, and we both at the end of the day are coming to a place to help the small business marketer. So, but you'll notice this is my business feed now. So if I keep swiping, you're gonna see that this feed is like very different, right? So I actually see, and again, it's not like wow, totally different, but I follow a lot of content creators. That's funny. This is funny. I as a newbie, there's no shortage, for better or worse, of TikTok tips, honestly. But this community is really great. I have found it to be incredibly positive, incredibly engaging with each other, incredibly helpful. So, it's a very different feed here, my personal feed. I haven't seen a puppy yet, which is a real bummer. Oh, this guy's funny too.
This is your business feed you're looking at right now?
This is my business feed I'm looking at, yeah. So
I'm curious to know too, and I'm just asking this into the
yeah.
world, if your feed is also based on the type of account you have. Will you get more business curated stuff if you own a business account, and more personal?
That's a really good question. One that I don't know the answer to. But yeah, you're right. Out there for the world. If you know, comment. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So that is just the basic intro. I welcome you. Add any input you got in the comments. But I thought now we get into the nitty gritty of creating.
Do it.
Of actually creating a TikTok and how that works and navigating that, because it can be very intimidating, right? So
it is.
Okay, well, let's do it. All right, so now we're going to go into and we're going to do some creation here. So to do that, I'm going to hit the bottom. So this is whatever's going on here is already like, what the hell? I'm going to flip this around, maybe too much. I'm going to leave it like that because it's going to be too much Ross if I turn around just right now. Now,
I'm going to create a tick. They're called ticks, right? What do we call them?
TTs. I don't know.
I mean, we got, I guess, a post. That's what you just call them.
That sounds so boring.
Well, what are they called on Instagram? What are they called on Instagram?
Definitely not called posts. I don't know what they're called on grams. Honey,
Insties.
10 grams. We're going to create a TikTok.
And then on Facebook, it's a face. On Twitter.
Twitter, it is a tweet.
It's a tweet. They've got one.
Although Musk might change that. I don't know. He may make it so you can't say that. So
what are they called on Live Journal? Do you still have your Live Journal?
Pathetic. Sorry, no, that's okay. Now, does your screen look like this? I'm very curious. Do you have 3 options at the bottom?
Yes, I do. I have camera, quick, and template.
So, TikTok recently rolled out the quick tab, and it's where you default. Now, interestingly enough, this is like their take on stories.
Okay.
I think the biggest differentiation is that, and I'm guessing here, they disappear. Everyone's got to do freaking stories now. So whatever, I guess. I don't know. So they just, I don't know. It's fine, I guess. But like, my guess is that it probably disappears versus your other content, which stays in and on your profile. Okay. So let's just go over to the camera. Now, there's a lot to unpack here, right? So I think maybe the first thing we need to do, and I'm going to reiterate this, I ain't no expert. I just been in here a little bit longer than Craig and been tinkering. So, if I don't know something, let me know in the comments.
Wait, you charged me 10 grand and said you were a TikTok expert to get on this call.
Gotta go. By the way, your check cash, gotta go. Okay. So the first option is flip. That just flips your camera. Okay.
Flip it.
So, and that's weird. I don't know. Oh, maybe I can't. Interestingly enough, and the only thing I can think of is maybe because I have this connected to my computer, is it's not actually letting me flip my camera, which is
mine's
very
flipping.
odd.
So
is yours flipping?
Yeah, it's
flipping out. Oh, there we go.
There I am. That's
I got it. Matters. Look at this. Look at all this Ross. You getting enough?
Oh, there's some Ross. Yeah.
Okay. Now, first is that we got a flip and a flip. Then you got the speed. So this up here is when you record. It's if you want the video sped up or slowed down by this amount.
Okay.
Why is that helpful? Well, as you explore TikTok, you'll see people use this. If they're doing like fast movement or they're doing or slow, it is one of the many built-in speeding up video, slowing down video that they will do. Okay. Does that make sense so far?
It does.
Perfect. Okay. Enhance. Oh, beauty mode's off. You can't even tell the difference. Enhance.
Oh yeah.
Will just do built-in enhancements. So for me, it's probably, and for everyone, unless you're reptilian.
This does. My enhance button doesn't work.
I think this is a skin beautification. Yeah. Honestly, that's like the basic. Because let's take a look at this. It also comes off a little bit richer.
If you're freckled like me, it doesn't like you. It's like, get rid of those.
Freckled like him. No hope. Spoken as a Redbeard guy, so I get it. Okay, then you have filters. Now these are just filters, just like on Instagram, that you can add. And you can pick from different categories. So, ooh, look at that. Oh, look, that's real. That's weird. Vitality, these different little filters here. And these get applied to the video when you record it. Now, the slider above is how much do you want to apply it? So you can make it 100. You can, if you're like, it's a little bit intense, you can bring it down a notch, that kind of thing. And they give you some categories. So you have food, landscape. Interesting what vibe is. Look at this.
It's for flashbacks when you're.
It is. It's like a Hitchcock movie.
Oh yeah.
Spooky. Okay. Now, if we go back, then you have timer.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of one of the more, I think, confusing things for people when they get started. You can actually set a timer for how long the recording goes. Now, you might say, why do I need that? Well, TikToks are jump cut videos. And so you kind of go boom, 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 boom. And they are, and again, as you see, when you start going through, they are usually pretty short. Now, they did just roll out like a 10-minute TikTok option. We're going to put that in the shelf for now. Can't really deal with that right now. But we're going to deal with the short form content. So let's say up to 3 minutes. Okay. This helps you if you want to really just say, okay, I want to make sure I don't babble, right? I want to fit in so many segments, or I want to fit in, like, okay, I have 3 seconds left in the video, right? Or something like that. So this is a tool that you may or may not even end up using. And like I said, it's the most intimidating, but guys, I just want to tell you, like any new platform, get in there and just kind of play around. You don't have to publish anything that you put together. Okay. Get to know these tools. Okay. It's very, very, very helpful. All right. So let's go back.
So countdown, I mean, in going to your radio analogy is like almost like that, giving you that ability to how you would talk until the song, like, you talk over like the intro of a song. That's similar to what it's like. You've got 10 seconds to say what you want to say. And that timer allows you just to basically fill that full 10 seconds.
It's what they call in the biz hitting the post. It's the part where they're like, and then the DJ talks over it. And then the vocals come in. The DJ, now it's a lot easier because it's all digital, but they talk right up until, right through the to the talk where the singer comes in.
Was that Kiss by Prince? What was that?
That was Kiss. You named that song in 3 tunes or 3 tunes? I don't know music. I mean, I don't know how to make music. I wasn't
back in my day. The DJ used to talk over the end of the song when you would try and record it on your cassette. You'd try and record it off the radio.
And that would drive you crazy.
Coolio 1 2 3 4. I finally got it.
I just want to tell you, my satellite radio days for a long time, early days XM, that was frowned upon, but it's fine, whatever. Okay, now let's talk about reply. This one's really interesting. When you first start, you may get a real random gathering of things, but this is a really cool feature in TikTok is you can like reply to a question. Right now, you'll see here, I have some comments down here. I can actually reply to comments with a video.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool, right? So this is a really neat thing. You can search these out. You can also save some. So if you search some or you can make some of these. So this is a really neat, just kind of a unique platform feature that is not really in other places until Facebook, of course, tries to rip it off. So, okay. Are you good on that, on this?
Yeah, man, I'm good.
This side.
Oh, hey, good job.
Okay, thanks. All right. Then we got effects. This is really where the most experimentation happens, because these effects, you'll have trending effects. You'll even see that in the trending category. You'll see an actual effect that trends, which is a really interesting thing. You also see that with music. Oh, okay. Really, really, really big thing I missed. Personal versus business. And we haven't actually here. I got to do this. I got to switch over. Hold on. Look,
I'm playing with effects.
Look at my, Look at my, wait. Look over here, Craig.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Here we go. Look over here. You see these options we just went through?
Yes.
Okay. Now, watch what happens when I switch to my personal account. Okay, hold on, camera. Okay, wait, hold on. Why is this not camera? Okay. Why did I not? Hold on. See, this is where.
You're not
I'm sorry.
TikTok
I'm sorry.
expert.
I'm sorry. Here, it's up here. Add sound. I was looking right at it. I've skipped over this. Add sound. In my personal account, I have options for actual musicians. So I'm going to put in, oh, here we go. Frank Turner.
It's where people do like the voiceover stuff too.
Yes.
They find it in here.
Okay. Frank Turner, one of my all-time faves. Look, I have options here in my personal account.
Okay.
However, when I switch to my business account, those go away.
Oh.
Look, the reason being is because you cannot, just like with Instagram Reels, if you are a business account, you can't use copyrighted music. So when you come in here, it shows you commercial sounds. So if I come back, you have music options. So here, I'm going to unmute this and just like play one of these. Here.
I am not a brother you can categorize. My nigga said you gotta get your flows off.
This is from Zaddy. Love my boy Zaddy. But he's released this for commercial use.
Okay.
So this is something that you just need to be aware of when you are at that phase of creating an account. Is that something you desperately need or want, is to ride trends of music or to use commercial music in your content? You can't do it in a business account. You were limited to commercial sounds. So, okay. But yes.
Good to know.
This is where people do the lip sync. What made TikTok big? But it's so much more than lip sync videos. This is how it was utilized. So I'm
people teaching you how to Dougie. That's what TikTok is. There
we go. All right, I'm going to switch back to my personal so we get the full suite. Okay.
Right.
Now we're in effects. You can pick some. Green screen is one of the first I really encourage you to kind of play around with, because it's where you get those really unique features that are kind of unique to the platform too, right? So, and we can kind of go through some of these, but they're not going to work perfectly till we explore them. But I'm going to pick my dog. How about this? Tap the screen. Let's see what happens.
I just picked the dog one too.
There we go. There's my, I don't know what this is in effect. Now, this is important too, Craig. When you're on your feed. Let's scroll up one. Scroll up one. So this is a big.
All right, guys. I found it.
Hold on. That one's at. Guys, look, you see where it says sponsored?
The goat of all credit.
Yeah, where?
Left. This thing can
lower
increase
left.
your credit by
Oh yeah, I see it now.
So there we go. That's their ad.
Local SEO tip number 1.
Okay. Wait, let me turn the playthrough off on this. Mute this. Okay. You see where I have, it says top duets, bird person 666. Oh my God. Shout out, maybe? I don't know.
That's a name right there.
There you go. That is the effect that they're using on that video. So if you see a video and you're like, that's really interesting. Look at this guy. Get him out of here. All right. I'm trying to find another one. Like, okay, here. CapCut.
Yeah, that one's popular. I've seen a few of those.
Very popular. CapCut is definitely paying a lot of money, organic and not. But it shows you the little filter or the effect that they're using on the video. So you can actually tap that and then try it yourself or even save it. Because if you go into here to effects, Craig, and you find one you like. Here, let me switch this around here.
Let's see, Shrek in the sky.
Sure. Let's see what we got here. What's this? Wait, hold on.
What is CapCut? Is that where you can just edit it?
Yes. And I'm going to go over that if we have time today. Hold on. Now, not all these because I'm looking for one that's just my face. Okay. So, I don't know. It's black and white, so who the hell knows? But if I liked this, right, I can add it right here in the top left. See where it has a little bookmark icon, little thing right there?
Yeah, that thing. I see it.
You can add it to your favorites of effects. So if you find one you like, save it. So then you're not trying to dig around and find it.
Find it again. Ooh, freckles. It's freckles. Ooh, I can see myself with freckles.
Okay.
Ooh,
so
like
let's go back to camera. All right. You can also set right here this little underneath.
Mm-hmm. Well, I saw that earlier. Yeah, what is that?
You can set the total length or the max length of your TikTok.
But you don't have to use the full time.
You don't have to use the full. Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So you can, and this is where you see that timer feature can be helpful. If you do a 15-second, a 60, a 3-minute, you have a little more flexibility there. But so this is where they kind of can play together. Okay. The last thing is you can upload with this upload button, right?
We'll upload videos. Okay.
Yep. You can upload videos that you previously recorded on some other device and maybe saved on your phone. So this is where, and again, I think we're going to have a little time, but I can show you a couple of the other tools. Obviously, CapCut is one that people really like. A lot of them, just so you guys know, are freemium. They will be free, but maybe certain features you'll have to, you know how that works.
Well, I know.
You have to pay. It's fine. So they got to make money somehow, Craig. Why you got to shame them?
Because it should all be free. It should all be free.
Yeah.
Only things I want. Charge for the things I don't want. And the things I want should be free. That's how it should be.
So app makers, you've heard the man. So
that's right.
CapCut's a very popular one. I'm going to show you 2 other ones that you can use if you want to use third party. Now, I thought what maybe would be good, Craig, would be to kind of even do a real-time basic breakdown of making a TikTok from one of your own blogs.
Yes.
How do you feel about that? Okay.
I love it.
All right. So this blog post is from Craig's website, craigdacey.com.
Yeah, go there.
Go over there. Go there. Ooh,
stop watching this video. Leave Ross's
don't listen
channel.
To that. Click later. No, don't listen. Never mind. Let me mute him. Don't listen to what he says. Okay. So he has a great blog post. 3 reasons why your business needs a tax account. Now, without going into the whole breakdown of Profit First, this is well, maybe you're the pro. You tell them. You tell them what a tax account is. Highest level of Profit First.
Boom. Highest level of Profit First. Basically, if you want to win with business finances, you need to have a cash flow system. And I teach Profit First, which is taking your cash, putting it into different bank accounts, different buckets is what I would call it. Profit, owner's pay, operating expenses, and taxes. And so this blog is all about why you should have an account specifically for taxes.
Boom.
And time. I needed a countdown timer for that. I would have hit it.
He's a pro. He's a pro. All right, we're going to go back to just my normal. Hold on. I want to get my. Oh, that's not right. Ew. Look at my lips.
Ooh, what if I record a tick at the exact same time that you're recording a tick and we get 2?
I don't know. I think the internet can handle it. I could be wrong. Okay.
Look, I mean, your channel will have this view, and then my channel.
It's too many views. There's too many. People are overwhelmed.
Those of you watching this, record it with your phone, and then post a tick. Y'all, I'm gonna get tick. Tick is gonna catch on. It's gonna catch on.
Stop calling it that. You're making us not cool. You're blowing it for us. This is you're totally like Buscemi Hey there, kids, walking up with your skateboard. You got to be cool, Craig. Okay,
Right,
here we
sorry.
go. Okay, it's
I don't
okay.
even care.
But here's the thing. Okay, I want to. If you're a creator, small business owner, solopreneur, and you have a blog post, this is the great way to repurpose that content. Craig knows, he's been through my Clarity coaching program. I talk a lot about getting the most juice for the squeeze from your content. If you've taken the time to write a blog, to write something long form, take it, make a video out of it, make a YouTube video out of it, make a TikTok out of it. You can reverse engineer it. If you start with short, expand it out for your blog post, right? You can do it either way. This case, we're starting with the long form, which I think is the best way to do it because, Craig, you've sat down and you've kind of written this out, right? You've thought about it. It's formulated. It's easier to, I think, to cut down than to beef up.
I agree.
Just with content, not in life. It's easier to beef up as a human.
Very much.
So much easier to beef up. The reverse is true with content. So he has this blog post. And you already nicely have it broken up into 3 sections and 3 reasons. Okay. So this is the most simplest, I think, way to even to put that together. And I'm going to aim for 60 seconds, right? Now, I may not hit this, and I don't know how wonky this is going to get because I'm recording video and I got this video. I'm going to turn this, actually, you know what? Here, let's add let's look. Let's just see what comes up for money. Oh, wait, I'm in my personal. Hey, it's okay. It doesn't matter. You'll see.
Baby, I got your money. Don't you worry. I said,
is that song? I don't know.
Baby, I've got your money.
Is this? Here, we're going to use money from the Pink Floyd Story. We're going to use that because it's weird.
My song was better. That's okay.
It was. You can make your own. I'm not going to hold you to this. Hold on. That's my Roomba. Hold on.
Are you cooking Pop-Tarts? What's going on back there?
Lifetime. Shut up, Roomba. This is live video.
With the music playing. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I want this to be my first.
Okay. Here we go. Okay.
You had a soundtrack playing while you were running around chasing a Roomba.
I did. That's good. I'm sorry. I have to go kick this. Craig. Listen to this music.
Oh my gosh. This is boom, boom, boom. Oh, I don't know.
Okay. So we're gonna pick this song. And what it's gonna do is gonna add it to the video. Now,
okay.
What I'm going to do is this. So 3 reasons why your business needs a tax account. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to just start with something like this. I'm going to hit, and I'm going to go with timer. Yeah, 3 seconds. Taxes suck, but Profit First doesn't. So here are 3 reasons your business needs a tax account. Okay. Now, I don't know if the audio is going to play through because I have it in my headphones, all that good stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Now, we've just entered another layer of content creation. Because look at my look at my side.
Okay.
Right? Now,
see this.
At the top, text. So here is, let's see here. Let me mute this.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Sorry about that. 3 reasons. It's going to be hard because it's right near my mic here. And just like in Instagram, you can pick different formatting options by tapping this button here. You can left, right, center.
Okay.
I think this is speech to text. So I think if this one with the person talking.
Oh, yeah. Those are popular.
Right? Mm. Yep. And you can pick the different formatting options also. So let's just pick this. This is the next place where when it comes to creating TikToks, where it like gets really confusing. Okay, because the beauty of these jump cut videos also is being able to place text and things at various parts of the video. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, whoops, hold on. Let's take it back. All right.
You can add to it.
That's you see my wheel here, right? So now I'm going to do, okay. And I'm going to go back to timer. And I'm going to turn that off. Actually, I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm going to hit it, and I'm going to go. First off, it covers your personal taxes. Now again, Craig, you're going to do a much better job of going through and like you say, hey, here's why, real succinctly, that kind of thing. Okay, got a call, going to cancel that. I knew that was bound to happen at some point.
How embarrassing, business calls. Oh gosh. Such high demand. If you want your call ignored, go to tricyclecreative.com now.
Okay, then we're going to go with, all right, so this is where we're going to put in the second reason. Here's why, having a tax account and profit first, you need it. Now, my phone is put on a holder for the purpose of this video. But, and this is far from a best practice per se, but I think movement and changing of views can also be something to make these more dynamic. So if you wanted to, you take just different angle, that kind of thing. And then we'll just round this out real quick with just a final video here where you talk about why. And B, go to my website, follow me for more. Okay, now we've made the whole video. We hit check. Now let's come in here. Text 1. And we're going to make it like this. And we're going to make it big so you can kind of see, right? There we go. Okay. Now, here, if you now tap on it, set duration.
Oh, that's nice.
And you see, so, okay, I want this just to be in this part. Okay. And if you hit play, you'll see where it ends. And this is where it's helpful. Wherever you drag the playhead, it will pop up the applicable text. So at the end of this, when you have a bunch, that's a helpful feature. But you'll notice here, if I hit play, and then it's going to go away here in a second. Boom. Okay. All right. So we'll say we're done with that. Now let's add text 2. And we'll make it very different so it's very noticeable. Tap on it, set duration. All right, well, I want this to come in after text 1. And you see how you can ghost see text 1? So you use that as a basis.
I see.
All right, and then bring this in. Hit play, and then you can move the playhead. And when you do, even if you want to adjust this one, you still can tap on it, and now it's at the bottom. You see, so if I hit play, it's going to go away. And then here's text 2. If I tap on it, it shows me the little window down below. This, again, is going to be helpful when you start to layer, or if you layer a lot of text, right? Okay. Now, you can also add effects to videos. Now, this I really love. You can add some in. I love the one I like the most is transition. And I'm going to show you in a second how to adjust clips, which is probably the first thing you should do. So I'm going a little out of order, but if you come here, okay, that's where like I turn the camera off, right?
Yeah, I was going to ask if you can splice that up or get rid of that.
So we can splice it out, but you'll notice how I also got around it just by putting in that transition here.
Okay, that's nice.
Right? So if we hit play. So,
nice.
Right, a workaround. But I'm going to show you how you can also edit that out. You can also, this is something. That is definitely what we want. That's what you want. This is going right on your channel, by the way, so I hope you...
Hey,
like
you
it.
guys.
Hey, yeah, totally. Okay, so we're going to hit save. We love that. So that was... Okay, the other thing you can do is add stickers. And just like with text, you can place stickers in different durations and times also. So we're going to add, here, this right here. Okay. And once again, if I tap on it, set duration, move that here. Play, move the playhead. Got a lot going on here, right?
You do.
So you see, but you can use stickers that same way, okay? And or emojis. And you can do a search too. So you can insert like a GIF. You and I, we love GIFs. So here's, so maybe this is... You love this one here. We're going to set duration.
You're saying I love that one?
Yeah, you love this one. This one should be added to your favorites. For sure. Crying baby. Okay, here we go. I'm going to love that one soon, but that's too personal. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
So, taxes. Wah! They suck. See what I did there? I just made it a TikTok for you. Okay. Now, this is a work of art. This is a modern day Picasso.
You said you weren't a TikTok expert. Look at this. There's so much information. Text 2, a crying baby, a fat face. I mean,
here's a pro tip. Use a crying baby GIF. Pro tip.
That's right.
Okay. Here we go.
It's so cohesive.
Now, you see here, we can adjust the clips. I just want to show you again this is over here on the right, adjust clips.
Okay.
And if you click on it, and you remember, at the end of this, you can see me go for the phone, right?
Yeah,
so hold on.
Get rid of that.
So I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to trim that out and hit this.
Oh.
Okay, so now, gone.
Sweet.
Right.
And then on clip 2, you want to get rid of the where you did that.
Yeah, totally. So you can clip out. You can also, let's see here. I thought you could separate. No, I'm going to keep. Save. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now, there are 2 other things. Now, I also want to tell you, voice effects seems to also, weirdly enough, only be available on personal. I could be wrong, but that was weird because I did not have it as an option in my business because I've done a couple voiceovers. So maybe I'll get it eventually, but it wasn't there to start. A voiceover is if you record a whole video and you truly just want to voice over it. So this is like, I have a series I just started, like Digital Marketing Toolkit, Part 1. I can just grab the video, right? Like, oh, here's the thing, and like not even say anything and record a voiceover. So I'll show you how that kind of works here too. And this is, it's really smart. It's thoughtful because I hit play. I'm doing a voiceover over this section of the video. So you don't even have to do it over the whole video. And when you do that, you can also, let's see here.
So I could make it my thoughts. I could video myself just doing this.
Yeah. I was trying to say, because you could change.
And voiceover.
No, we don't want to do that. There was something in here. Okay. Once you add a voiceover, if you have a song or music in there, I think it's this button. No? There was a way, okay, so this is where, there we go. Is this it? Okay. I'm a little befuddled right now, but there is a way that you can adjust the added volume and the voiceover volume.
Okay.
You can tell me in the comments, guys. I don't know, maybe this is right in front of my face and I'm missing it. But you can adjust, like, if you want the music volume to be slightly less. Okay. So, now let's see what we got here. Let's see what happens if I unmute this. So it's just the audio right now. I think this could just be because this is probably because my configuration through the computer. But we've done everything here. You can also, the one thing I skipped over is captions. Really nice. It'll auto caption your video and it'll drop them. Like here, let's do it here. Hold on, take a second. That's the only audio it's pulling, so it's my voiceover, but here it is. Now you can't really move. This is a great thing here. You can't really do too much with captions. Like you can't move them all over. You have like 2 positions, top or bottom, you know.
So the voice to text is where, that's the one that you see a lot where it's like, I think you've even done it with the
voice to text is like, if you just want to say what you want to come up on the screen.
Right. And so I think you did it with our podcast clip where when we were talking, the text was just showing up as we were talking. Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me tell you. No. That was a hack. That was a hack.
You're going to get kicked off of TikTok.
I pulled that video into Instagram because Instagram, when you add captions, it gives you formatting options. And so then TikTok... I exported it and put it on TikTok.
What about TikTok? Come on, guys. Why aren't you doing that?
I don't know why they're snoozing over here, but if I hit edit captions, I can just edit the words. I can't change the formatting.
That's silly, because look at that dinosaur caption look. I mean,
right?
What am I
know.
Watching this on my 32-inch TV?
It doesn't go well with the crying baby text 1, text 2 party emoji sign.
Yeah, that's a very lame tick.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking that tick.
So we love this. We're going to post it. We're not going to post it.
Yes. Yeah,
I want to show you. I want to show you a couple of things. This is where it's another really neat feature. Selecting your cover. You can move the playhead over a section of the video, and it's going to do like a short little GIF. So you see how I'm a hand talker. So we all know that. And you can pick, let's see this. So here I put like, you know.
Taxes.
Am I right?
Everyone's clicking on that.
Woo!
All right.
I love it. So
really those are only viewed if somebody goes to your, like if they swipe left, that's where we'll see the thumbnails.
Are correct. That they're viewed on your profile.
Okay.
They're like the tiles. They're like your kind of moving thumbnails, if you will.
Like that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's your buddy. Yeah.
Totally.
Okay.
Yep. Gavin. Yep. Totally.
Sweet.
You also see there's a link in here for the little effect I was using, the teeth brightener.
Yeah, that's going to, if somebody watches your video, it's going to show up letting them know that you used a teeth whitener.
Yeah, I know. Kind of.
Like that little icon.
I think you can remove that and still use it, though. I think if you, let's see here. Can I guess not.
So people just
if you use it,
I kind of like that though. It's
I know, right?
Somebody's looking at your teeth going, dang, Ross's teeth are white.
Look at those. Look at that liar. Look at that liar. Good oral hygiene is key to good overall health. If you take nothing else from this video, that's what you should learn.
To make it on TikTok, you got to have good oral hygiene.
Listen, I was raised by a hygienist, and it's important. Okay.
Oh.
Your video, you don't have unlimited characters, if I remember correctly in there. It is somewhat limited. So you don't you can't, not a big ramble field here in there. Add in applicable hashtags. You can tag people here. You can allow comments. You can allow duet. Allowing duet means someone else can kind of almost like a remix. They can take your video and kind of, I think, reply to it. Or maybe that's Stitch. These are too interactive again. This is where my newbiness, I don't know. But these are basically allowing users to interact and almost like repurpose this TikTok. I always just leave it on. I mean, I don't particularly care, but whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And then you hit post. So, and you've created your first. No, I'm not going to do it. Although this is my personal account, so I mean, you're going to see it, and 2 other.
And
people.
I'm going to heart it, and I'm going to favorite it, and
they're going to now send you like They're like, wow, he really likes terrible TikToks. We're going to give him more terrible TikToks because that's what he wants.
Somebody teaching me how to Dougie. That's what.
Do you want to speed round with other tools that I use to create TikToks, or we're a little over our allotted time? But do you want to? You want me to show you speed round 2 or 3 other tools I use to create TikToks?
Good. Speed round.
Okay, speed round. Yeah, here we go. All right. Here
Where's
we go.
The tricycle?
This is my.
Where's the segue?
So demanding.
Speed round.
I'm a sucker for an effect, so you should say do it. I'm going to do it. Okay, here we go. All right. I have CapCut on here. Full disclosure, I haven't even really used CapCut that much. I was just so intrigued, so I have not had a chance to kick the tires on it. Okay. One that I also pay for these too, but they do have freemium. I just want to be very transparent so you understand. Spark Camera. This allows you to create real quick, jump cut videos. Like I'm just tapping and untapping this. Mm-hmm. And then when I hit play, I can also do similar things in here. So I can add clips. I can do, where is this? Is it here? Oh, yeah, snow. That's nice. Change audio levels. This is probably, again, a video best suited for another day, but I just want to show, this is another one that allows you to create vertical, quick videos that, why would you do it here versus TikTok? Sometimes I get a little concerned leaving drafts in TikTok, but TikTok has done a good job of saving a draft, but I'm afraid if I get halfway through it and then I go and leave it, I'm going to lose it. Right. So that could be one thing to kind of use a third party. Now you don't get all the native tools, so you do have to bring it in and still add the text. I recommend you add text and do all the accoutrements in TikTok. Highly recommend you do the accoutrements in TikTok. Now, the other tool I use, and if you pay for or use Adobe Creative Cloud, you have access to this. It's Premiere Rush.
Nice.
So Premiere Rush, similarly, you can create vertical video. It syncs to if you have Adobe Cloud connected to it. And you can even see here, I built that Bluebonnet video you were talking about, or in here, right?
Oh, yeah, because it did look like you made it in Premiere or something.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I could zoom in. And similarly in here, you can add little graphics, effects, transitions. You can trim clips. So this is another tool. I got to tell you too, I know I'm an Apple user, but I don't. I think does iMovie have an app? Do you know? I don't know if it does or
actually,
not.
I think they might. I think they do.
You can also use your camera.
Yeah, they do have an app.
Okay,
I don't know if it syncs to your library or anything. But.
Yeah. You can also use just your native camera and upload all those clips to TikTok and finalize and edit it in there too. Right? So you have a lot of options. The native app in TikTok is really great. But if you want these other ones that sometimes have a little more power features, you can use those and import it into TikTok.
Is there a good, easy way to take, or a good editor that would take a YouTube video, if I wanted to splice it up, that was, the 16:9 ratio, and have it splice it down? Or is it just when you pop it in there, it zooms and you can drag it around? Does that question make sense?
Yes, it does. Can you, essentially you're asking, is there an app or something like that that can take a 16:9 video that already exists and very easily transform it into a 9:16? So from a horizontal
without it being like itty bitty
correct
with a ton of black space on top and bottom.
Yeah.
And you could just basically pick the section you want. So it's cutting out the sides. I
know they exist. I don't know how perfect they may be automated. You know what I'm saying? So if you're watching this out there and you know of a video that does that, let us know in the comments. Craig, I'll have a little bit of homework and I'll look into that to see if those exist. I know a couple tools and I can let you know, and I'll drop them in the comments when I find them. I know there are services that do a lot of content repurposing, but I don't know if there's specifically an app that can take that and then make it into, like I said, a vertical that's not either just 16:9 in a 9:16 frame.
Yeah.
Or so blown out that it's like, what the hell is this? You know, like it just takes it and just zooms it out to fit.
Mm-hmm.
And then stuff's not in frame. So it's off, you know?
Yeah.
So
it's because like I'm testing one out. I know you can't see, but it's like, that's how.
Yeah. It brings it in the frame.
But I would want it. Yeah. I'd want it zoomed in, even if it's just basically my shoulders are on the edge. So I'm just curious. I'm sure there's ways to do it.
Craig, there may be options in the green screen. Also, green screen may allow you to actually just pull in the video in a frame and then you can record your video around it.
Okay.
So that may be an angle for you to take for existing video or for anyone else out there. So maybe toy around with some of the green screen effects.
Okay.
Yeah. So you love the transition. I'm going to hit the transition. You love it so much. Two guys playing with their TikToks. We're done. We're done playing with our TikToks. Was it as pleasurable an experience over this section as you thought it would? Hey! What the hell is that?
Nothing sums up this whole call like the TikTok being used incorrectly over the outro.
It's so true. I don't know. Second to my Roomba going unexpectedly and me having to chase it down. Well, guys, this has been two guys playing with their TikToks. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned from it. If you're watching this on a platform where you can subscribe, I would love it if you subscribed and liked the video and drop us a comment. Did it help you? Do you have some other TikTok power tips? We would both love to hear them. We're two noobs, right?
That's right.
Follow at Hello Tricycle. Follow at, well, throw out your handle. What's your handle?
At Craig Dacey. It's the gray circle with the white silhouette of a person.
That's right.
I'll have a picture before this video posts. I'll have a picture.
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe you should go find my handle and see if I followed through.
That is such a good tease. All right, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you next time.